Everyone thought the fight would be over quickly. It was a big NATO training day. The new high-tech F-35 jet was supposed to hunt down an old British Typhoon jet. Cameras and generals were watching. The American pilots joked that it wouldn't last 5 minutes. Inside the Typhoon, Flight Lieutenant Sarah Keaton didn't say anything. She just smiled and closed her visor. But high above the North Sea, the target disappeared. Have you ever seen a practice drill turn into a real fight? The air was calm. Captain Mark Jensen flew the F-35. It was a silver, invisible, modern machine. He thought this would be easy. "Target is in the air," the radio said. "Go get her." "Copy that," Jensen said. "Easy day." Below him, Sarah flew the gray, boxy Typhoon. She knew they were laughing at her old plane. "He's going to crush you," an American crew chief had told her earlier. Sarah just fixed her gloves. "We'll see." The rules were simple. Survive for 10 minutes. If she lived, she proved the old jet was still good. But Sarah didn't just want to survive. As soon as Jensen's radar looked for her, Sarah dropped low. She flew right above the ocean waves. The water confused the F-35's radar. "What? I lost the lock," Jensen said. Sarah used the confusion to hide. She played a game of cat and mouse. Every time Jensen got close, she turned hard and vanished. 4 minutes later, Jensen finally found her. He tried to shoot a fake missile, but Sarah broke his lock instantly. "I lost her again," he yelled. The people in the control room were shocked. That wasn't supposed to happen. Suddenly, Sarah flew straight up from the sea. She rolled upside down right over Jensen's cockpit. It was a crazy, dangerous move. She didn't shoot. She just wanted to show him she could. Then she disappeared into the clouds. Jensen was nervous now. "She is using the clouds and air brakes to hide," he told control. Sarah wasn't just flying. She was fighting like her life depended on it. Jensen tried to dive on her from above. Sarah saw him coming. Instead of running away, she turned toward him. She got a lock on him before he could shoot. If this were a real war, he would be dead. "I need backup," Jensen said. "This isn't a fair fight anymore." 2 minutes later, a second F-35 arrived, flown by Lieutenant Perez. Now it was 2 against 1. They tried to trap her. Sarah waited until the last second, then did a barrel roll right between them. They almost crashed, trying to miss her. "She's dangerous," Jensen growled. They tried again. They forced her toward a wall of clouds. Sarah suddenly cut her speed. She almost stopped in the air. The 2 fast F-35s flew right past her. Now she was behind them. Beep, beep. She locked onto both of them. "She just killed both jets," someone whispered in the control room. But the drill wasn't over. The Americans were angry now. They came back for a real fight. Perez used his simulated guns. Sarah dodged and weaved. It was hard to breathe from the speed. She flew into the clouds to hide. Then she climbed high up, where they wouldn't look. "We lost her," Perez said, but Sarah was right above them. She dove down, splitting them apart. She chased Perez toward a mountain ridge. He had to fly up to avoid hitting the ground. Sarah shot him, simulated. He was out. Then she flew straight up. Jensen chased her. At the very top of the climb, she cut her engine. Her plane stopped. Jensen flew past her, unable to stop. She fell in behind him. Beep! Jensen was out. "Drill complete," the radio said. "Sarah wins." The NATO commander took off his headset. Never underestimate the RAF again. Back on the ground, Perez shook his head. "You know," he said, "you won because your jet is fast." Sarah smiled. "Let's switch planes then." They did, and she won again. Later, everyone talked about it. It wasn't about the machine. It was about the woman who took an old jet and beat the best fighters in the world. As a young pilot said, "She makes the jet dangerous, not the other way around." Sarah just nodded to her team. Respect isn't given, it is earned. Ever see a pilot win so big that the plane didn't even matter? Welcome to Hidden Valor.